Katherine, would you please take the throne on my left? Present unto you Henry VIII, your undoubted king. Wherefore all you come this day to do your homage and service. Are you willing to do the same?
We are, good Archbishop.
I will now administer the oath. Sire, will you grant and keep, and by your oath confirm to the people of England the laws and customs given to them by the previous just and good God-fearing kings, your ancestors, and especially the laws, customs, and liberties granted to the clergy and people by the gracious king, the sainted Edward, your predecessor?
I grant and promise them.
Sire, will you in all your judgments, so far as in you lies, preserve to God and Holy Church, and to the people and clergy, entire peace and concord before God?
I will preserve them.
Sire, will you, so far as in you lies, cause justice to be rendered rightly, impartially, and wisely, in compassion and in truth?
I will do so.
Sire, do you grant to be held and observed the just laws and customs that the community of your realm shall determine, and will you, so far as in you lies, defend and strengthen them to the honor of God?
I grant and promise them.
Will you take this most honorable prince as your king and obey him?
We will. God save the king. Huzzah, huzzah.
I present you this Bible. Here is wisdom. This is the royal law. These are the lively oracles of God. We will now move to an antechamber for the anointing. Would you follow me, sire? May God guide Henry to rule wisely and justly by the royal law, the lively oracles of God. Sir Adder Merlin will now present the royal spurs. I present your highness with the royal jewels. I present your highness with the orb. And the royal ring. I present the scepter with the dove and the scepter with the cross. I now place the St. Edward's crown on your head. I present you your king.
God save the king and the queen.
Your Grace, on behalf of my husband Thomas More, I would like to read you a poem that he has written. If ever there was a day, England, if ever there was a time to give thanks to those above, this is that happy day, one to be marked with a pure white stone and put in your calendar. This day is the limit of our slavery, the beginning of our freedom, the end of sadness, the source of joy, for this day consecrates a young man who is the everlasting glory of our time and makes him your king, a king who is worthy not merely to govern a single people, but singly to rule the whole world, such a king as will wipe the tears from every eye and put joy in the place of our long distress. Every heart smiles to see its care dispelled, as the day shines bright when clouds are scattered. Now the people, freed, run before their king with bright faces. Their joy is almost beyond their own comprehension. Thy rejoice, thy exalt, thy leap for joy and celebrate their having such a king. The king is all that any mouth can say. The nobility, long since at the mercy of the dregs of the population, the nobility whose title has long been without meaning, now lifts its head, now rejoices in such a king, and has proper reason for rejoicing. The merchant, heretofore deterred by numerous taxes, now once again plows seas grown unfamiliar. Laws, heretofore powerless, yes, even laws put to unjust ends, now happily have regained their proper authority. All are equally happy.